Good afternoon. My name is Luke Harrington and I'm a student here at Blinn College. Today I'm making the case that allowing college athletes to profit from their name, image, and likeness, known as NIL, is actually hurting college sports more than it helps. While NIL seems good at first, in reality, it brings problems for fairness, academics, competitions, and the spirit of college athletics. First, let's understand how much things have changed. In 2021, the NCAA created a new rule allowing college athletes to profit off their name, image, and likeness. According to the NCAA's official announcement in June of 2021, athletes can suddenly sign endorsement deals, get paid for social media posts, and partner with brands. On the surface, this seems like a really positive step for college athletes, but almost immediately problems started showing up for programs all across the country. One of the biggest issues is that NIL destroys competition balance. Some schools have wealthy donors and huge collectives that can pay athletes massive amounts of money. A report from Sports Epreneur in 2025 stated that NIL has turned recruiting into a pay-to-play system where the richest schools can dominate recruiting. Smaller programs simply can't compete with schools offering six-figure deals. Instead of winning through coaching and development, teams are winning by outspending everyone else. That goes against everything college sports are supposed to stand for. NIL distracts student athletes from their academics. A 2023 study from the National Library of Medicine found that NIL, like brands, appearances, and social media responsibilities, increase stress levels big time. These athletes aren't just going to class anymore. They're now expected to manage sponsorships and negotiate contracts and keep up online followings. Some athletes spend hours each day monitoring NIL deals. It's basically a second job at this point. When college athletes have to choose between studying for an exam and keeping a sponsor happy, schoolwork is definitely going to suffer. NIL is damaging the culture of college sports. For decades, college athletics were about school spirit, loyalty, and teamwork. But according to the Tiger CU in 2024, NIL has made college sports feel like the minor leagues for professional sports. Players now transfer schools not because of coaches or the school, but to get more money. This leads to instability and selfishness in team environments. Coaches have even said they feel like they have to recruit a new roster every single year because players leave if they don't like the deal they have and just want more money. Another major issue is that pressure comes with NIL. The American Public University NIL report in 2024 explained that many student athletes, especially younger ones, are being approached by unregulated agents, businesses, and unfair contracts. These athletes are barely 18 sometimes and don't have enough financial knowledge to handle these situations. NIL opened the door to legal deals, but it also opened the door to manipulation. And since the NCAA has very few NIL regulations, athletes are often left to figure out this alone. NIL also encourages short-term thinking. Instead of athletes choosing a school based on academics, coaching, or player development, many now choose on the biggest payday. A 2025 analysis in the 562.org found that frequent transferring and choosing bigger NIL deals is hurting player development because players don't stay long enough to grow in the systems and actually improve their skills. NIL is not helping athletes prepare for the future. It's pulling their focus into short-term money instead of long-term success. Another overlooked issue is how NIL affects team chemistry. When one player gets 500,000 and another gets nothing, it creates jealousy in the locker room. Coaches from major programs have admitted this. Even Nick Saban says NIL has created a huge imbalance inside teams and warned that it can ruin the spirit of the sport. When players start complaining and comparing paychecks instead of focusing on teamwork, the sport suffers. In the end, NIL is hurting more than helping. It widens the gap between rich and poor schools and distracts athletes from academics, encouraging shady deals, damaging team chemistry, and creates a money-driven culture that makes college sports feel more like professional leagues than college athletics. College athletics deserve opportunities, but these opportunities should support their education, mental health, and long-term growth, not pull them into a business they aren't ready for. Even Nick Saban said NIL has created an uneven playing field and makes recruiting unsustainable. When one of the greatest coaches of all time thinks the system is broken, that should tell us something. If we don't rethink this, we risk losing college athletics. College sports should be about teamwork, development, and opportunity, not a paycheck. If we want to protect college sports, we have to change NIL rules.